Hey, we're glad you're with us this morning. And with us is a special guest. I had the opportunity to tour the facilities of Ancra Cargo last Friday. And man, oh man, that place is absolutely amazing. Everything complete with a driver's lounge and a shower. If you're dropping a load off or picking a load up there and you have to wait, you can help yourself to a shower. The driver's lounge, some nice chairs in there. That's a pretty sweet deal from a pretty sweet company. With me is Mike Tomlson. He's the director of sales in the U.S. Heavy Duty Department. Mike, good morning.
Well, good morning. How are you this morning, Rob?
I am fantastic. And you, sir?
I'm not smelling like suntan lotion this morning, but I'm still feeling pretty good.
Maybe something a little fruity. Oh, but I tell you what.
I got jelly on my shirt here. That's
There you go. The grape jam on the tie.
There you go. Man, I'm excited.
Well, I was down at.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, I was fortunate enough to get a tour of the facilities in northern Kentucky last Friday. Andy Barrett, the operations manager, and of course the president of the company, Larry Bethel, were kind enough to take me around. And man, I was impressed.
I tell you what, Larry, our facility in Hebron, Kentucky, is second to none. It's a world-class facility. It is so fantastic. The creature comforts that he's put in for the employees, everything from top to bottom. It's I can't say enough about it. It's hard to explain if you've never been there.
And you almost have to see it to believe it, to experience how amazing it is. And they've won awards, 3-4 years in a row for the best company to work for. Is that correct?
One of the best places to work in the Cincinnati metro area. Yes, sir. That is correct.
And I can vouch for that, man. That place is so decked out. I don't see how anybody could not want to run to work every morning if they work there.
Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth, man? I agree with that statement 100%. But
why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I appreciate that. I've been in this industry, even though, my mind tells me I'm still 35 or 40 years old. I'm an old dog, been around the transportation industry since my teens. I had an uncle that owned 5 trucks. He had drivers. I used to work for him after school, weekends, summertime. Started out, washing trucks, greasing trucks, oil changes. I mean, all the work nobody else wants to do in the trucking industry. Worked my way up, got into truck parts. I sold truck parts for 5 years. I sold trailer parts, and this is going to be a name that, was around years ago. I used to work for Fruhawk Trailers. Sold parts and service for them for 5 years. And I've been in the cargo control industry since 1986, man. So I'm steeped in this. The transportation industry is man, it's all I know anymore. It is where I live. It's one of the most important industries, if not the most important industry in the U.S. today.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah, if I could too, man, I'd like to just, on behalf of myself and the entire Ancra family, is just extend a big thank you to all those men and women out there behind the wheels that are away from their families, that bring us all those goods when we go to the store that everybody takes for granted, man. They don't understand, if you're not in this industry, that I don't care if you put it in your mouth, on your head, no matter where it's been on a truck. And to me, this industry is the backbone of this country. Without it, we're all lost.
Very good point. we would be non-existent without trucking. That's for sure.
A- ab-
Tell us a little bit.
ab-
Tell us a little
Go
bit
ahead.
about Ancra Cargo and what cargo securement is the name of the game there. They showed me around and showed me a lot of the products that they make there. They customize a lot of the parts and things that they make there too, right?
Oh, absolutely. We've got a huge manufacturing facility there in Hebron. We make a lot of custom products, for specific needs. That's one of the things that we've got the ability to do over, say, some of our competitors is we have got in-house manufacturing. We have got a engineering team that is second to none in this industry. And everybody at Ancra, and I think we all, I say think, and I want to take that back. We all take our jobs very seriously, from Larry Bethel at the top of the food chain to, the guys that are loading the product on the trucks to go out to the distributor destinations. It's our whole thing is, we want to be the supplier for cargo control and offer, safe, high quality products, man. And it's, we've all got families that are out there on the highways, just like everybody else. And we want to make sure that we can give these professional drivers the products, that are professional grade, that they know they're not going to have an issue with when they get out there on the road, be it a strap, a chain, whatever the case may be. It's our job is to hopefully, educate them on certain things, maybe, give them ideas that they may not have. Basically, we're there to give our end user customers that we work through distribution, access to world-class products. So, and it's
and Larry has made some great innovations there. The place is obviously a leader in the products that they make and the products that they sell, but they're also a leader in the way they treat their people. It was very impressive talking to Larry about how the people are appreciated and treated and how they are educated. They don't just sit them down or say, go to your computer and watch this video. They're very interactive on their training. Employee satisfaction is number one. You get happy employees, you get fantastic products, and the quality is stressed as well as the employee safety.
Oh, absolutely. Safety, and I know, safety is job one at our facility. It is, Larry has, what a guy. I can't say enough about Larry. He's a president of our company, but he genuinely cares about every single employee. Like I said, I can't say enough good things about Larry. He's a one in a million, man, but he's a guy that actually cares. So you're right.
Larry, I think Mike wants a raise.
Easy, don't.
I'm telling you. We're talking with Mike Tomlson of Ancra Cargo, and we're going to be back and talk more with Mike and hear more about their Cobra Winch Bar, a new product that they're selling, and we'll get into that here in just a second on Road Dog 146. In the meantime, we are with my guest, Mike Tomlson. I'm sorry, Mike, Director of Sales in the U.S. Heavy Duty Department of Ancra Cargo, and we're very glad to have you with us this morning. One thing that I haven't pointed out yet is that you guys provide cargo restraint systems for the military.
That is correct. We have a military division that we manufacture several different tie downs for the military. Got an aircraft division. We've got an engineered products division that we do, like our VersaDeck decking systems for vans. It's when you say Ancra it represents more than straps and winches. It's like I said, we do everything from A to Z with cargo control for any airplanes, trucks, ships, whatever. We do it.
Well, and just to show you how committed they are to the trucking industry, when you walk in the front door, there is an actual trailer in the lobby that they have created a plexiglass side to, and you can look inside it and see some of the products that they offer that you can install within the trailer, and that was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, that's really an eye catcher, and it's almost like I go back in my mind. I remember seeing in Las Vegas several years ago the body human deal that they had out there. It gives you an inside look at all the kind of the moving parts, inside a van trailer, because inside a van, once the doors are closed, you have no clue what's going on inside there. But
no, I didn't.
I think in a lot of cases, people think that, once you close those doors, everything's fine. But, that cargo has to be stabilized inside that van, just like it does on a flatbed trailer. It's just as dangerous, if it's not tied down inside a van as a flatbed.
Yeah, it's really neat, state-of-the-art stuff. Well, one of the reasons I wanted to have you on today is, and I apologize for the delay. There's a delay in the phone connection here, so that's why we're talking over each other. I apologize for that. No, not a problem. But I wanted to have you guys on because I found out that you are starting an ad today featuring your new Cobra Winch Bar, and I thought we'd talk just a few minutes about that.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've just come out with our new Cobra Winch Bar, and it's a completely different take on a the standard winch bar that's been around for as long as there have been winches and winch bars. This is kind of new technology. The way it connects to the winch is a totally new design. There's nothing like it out there. The nice thing about this bar is, once you hook it on the winch, it's there. It will not slip off the cap once you apply pressure to it. And it doesn't require, the winch bar tip to be inserted through the winch cap. So it's really something that is quite unique.
Yeah, and I'm looking at a picture of it right now. It's called the Cobra Winch Bar because one of the ends of it has a hook on it in the shape of a cobra head.
That is absolutely correct. Which I thought a really cool name. It's like I said, that the nice thing about this thing is, once it's hooked onto the cap, it's very stable. And, that connection between the winch and the winch bar is, from a safety standpoint, is so important because there's so many drivers that get hurt through not using like the standard style winch bars properly, maybe, not sticking the tip completely through the bar. It's on a standard winch bar, just, kind of real quick, you've got a tip, your tip's down at almost a 45-degree angle. That tip is always supposed to be used in the downward orientation. But in the real world, when you've got a guy out there tying down a load, getting ready to hit the road, we know that to get that next hole and that next pull, a lot of times the guys have to turn the bar with the tip up. And then when they apply pressure with that tip up, that tends to make the bar roll over one way or another. And if a driver is not aware of something like that, you can lose your balance, or even worse. I mean, get hurt. And that's one of the things that's nice about this, about our new Cobra bar is the fact that, again, once you get it hooked on and apply pressure to it, it's stable. It's not rolling over out of your hands. It's got an ergonomic design that allows you to maximize the leverage. So, you're not really pulling from really crazy angles and take a chance on, pulling something in your back or worse. And, it's also with the angle in it, it maximizes the ground clearance for those guys that are using step decks or lowboy trailers. So it's, like I said, it's a fantastic new idea. And we are really, really excited to get this thing out there.
And I can tell I'm a tool nut, and I don't really have any need for it, but I would love to have one.
I tell you, the first time I saw our little video, I thought, geez, I got to have one of those. I mean, it's
cool. It really is cool. And I thought the ironic part of it was I was filling in for Dave today, and I was told that your commercial starts today here on Road Dog 146. So I just thought, let's get these guys on and let's talk about it.
And thank you so much, Rob. Like I said, I'm so excited to be on here, man. I love Road Dog and what it does for the the truckers out there. I'm one of those guys that's I traveled for 38 years selling cargo control, and I'm a Sirius guy. I've had Sirius since the old the little portable radio that you put in your car, and for those guys that run coast to coast, to be able to lock in on Road Dog and listen to it, I don't care where you're going, you never lose your signal. It's fantastic. So,
yeah, it's pretty cool how satellite radio has changed a part of the industry, especially for trucking.
Oh, absolutely, man. Because it's like I said, I've been in, I've ridden trips in trucks, and it's it's kind of a lonely life out there, man. It's, these folks work really hard. It's not an easy job. People think that, man, all you do, you get behind the wheel and go. There's so much more to what these folks do than people, can comprehend. But,
absolutely.
Yeah, but getting back to the Cobra Bar, I just want to. I want to just kind of if you don't mind, just a little kind of a shout out to our one of our very talented engineers, Mr. Joe DeRosa. He is the guy that came up with the idea, and to kind of give you, this is something, this is not a deal that we thought of last month and came out with this month. This bar coming to the market. This has been a 2.5 year deal for us. We had our original version out there, Rob, that we took nice enough to have several large fleets across the country evaluate it for us, get it out there in everyday use, look at it. We took all of their feedback, we adjusted it, and got the product that is available today. We've like I said, we've worked the kinks out of it. We've listened to the fleets that use products like this, and it's like I said, this is going to change the game for flatbed drivers.
Very cool, and we're getting tight on time here. If you can quickly tell me where someone can go to find out more about the Cobra Bar and more about Ancra Cargo in general, if that's the case.
Well, I appreciate you asking that, man. Anybody can go to any authorized Ancra distributor, but if not, you can contact us directly via email, just ancracargo.com. You can go on, you can see our full catalog. We've got a lot of resources there, for different things, and call us, we'll give you a distributor in your area that you could purchase this product through.
Do you have that number handy?
Now, that's, I'm glad. Thank you for asking.
Caught you off guard, didn't I?
Yeah, but that's okay. It's 800-233-5138.
Awesome. Hey,
Yeah.
Mike, thank you so much for spending time with us this morning from Ancra Cargo. And we enjoyed talking to you. Wish we had more time. It's been a wonderful morning conversation here. And I want to thank Larry Bethel, and I want to thank Andy Barrett and Tony Zacher for helping to make this happen this morning. You guys treated me like a king for a day, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it and what a wonderful time I had. And really, really great place, Ancra Cargo. All righty. Stay with us. Coming up, we're going to talk to Bob Trent of Prepass here on Road Dog 146.